Afternoon, Judge.
Good afternoon. So, before we get started, have you and Ms. Wagner talked about the amicus fee?
Yes, so my clients, they deposited $1,000 in the registry.
Right.
And so whenever I talked to Ms. Wagner, she said that should be sufficient.
Okay.
Of course, if there's any difference, my clients they're more than happy to pay whatever it is to make that zero.
Okay. So, I mean, you don't know what Ms. Wagner is going to say today, or?
I do not know what her fee is going to end up being.
Okay. Okay.
No, I have not seen an invoice or anything like that. The last time we talked about a fee, it was just, I know you had ordered 2,000 at the time. That was kind of steep for my client. So I asked her if we could modify that to 1,000. She said that should be fine.
Okay.
But we will, we'll be more than happy to take care of her fee.
Okay.
Judge, do you have an order in the file for termination and adoption?
I don't think so.
Okay, let me go downstairs real quick and see. I know we drafted one. If you don't have one, I'll get one e-filed very quickly.
Okay. I do not see one.
Okay, let me run downstairs.
All that downstairs.
Yeah, I was taking something to him and they asked if you were here and I could take something.
Great. Thank you.
Judge, we're e-filing it here shortly, so.
And so are your clients with you?
No, I believe they're gonna be zooming in from a phone.
Okay.
Judge, my clients are in the waiting area, they said.
You may want to give them, confirm the meeting ID.
Yeah, hey, let me confirm the
Okay.
meeting ID with you.
Well,
Somebody just popped in.
Yeah, Tina Johnson just popped in.
Okay, never mind, you're good.
Okay, perfect.
Bye-bye. That would be them.
Okay. So then we just need Miss Wagner.
Let me see if Miss Wagner is available. Judge, I just spoke to Miss Wagner. She asked if we could give her about 15 minutes. She's at her car. She's trying to get in the courthouse, and then she will log in.
she happens to pop in before I get back.
Okay.
Afternoon, Mr. Johnson.
All right. All right, we can go ahead with some preliminary things and then we'll proceed. So this is cause number 2020L 398-A in the interest of Woodrow Edward Johnson and Alanis Nicole Johnson. Mr. Anderson, you represent the petitioner, so if you could announce your clients.
John Anderson here for Terry Johnson. He is identified under Tina Johnson. There, he's in a black shirt with a goatee, glasses.
And who will your other witness be?
Well, I will have Tina Johnson as well as a witness for the adoption and Sarah Wagner as the amicus.
All right. And then Ms. Wagner, if you could announce, you're still muted.
Yes, Your Honor. Sarah Wagner, amicus attorney.
All right. So before we get started with the testimony, I'll just put a few things on the record. The biological mother, Stormy Johnson, was served with the petition on December 23rd, 2020. She's not filed any answer. She's not made an appearance, does not have an attorney appear for her. As far as the hearing today, see that Mr. Anderson had sent notice to Ms. Johnson in the prison unit, which is the Florence McClure Women's Correctional Center. And that was emailed to an H. Peterson. And again, I have not heard anything after that from Ms. Johnson. In order to make sure that Ms. Johnson knew about this hearing, there was emails that were sent to Lauren Hamilton, Rhonda Larson, and Nicole Holston, who all work at the Florence McClure Women's Correctional Center. And just make a note that Nicole Holston looks like the person who actually served Ms. Johnson with the petition in this case. At one time, there was an indication through an email that Ms. Johnson would be available by Zoom, and got an email today that said they were having parole hearings, and so she was not going to be able to participate. So let me get Terry Johnson and Tina Johnson to raise your right hands. You have to unmute here. Whoop, you're still muted.
Muted again.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. So do you and each of you solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give in this cause will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
All right, Mr.
Yes.
Anderson, you may proceed.
Thank you, Judge. Mr. Johnson, can you state your name for the record, please?
Terry Lee Johnson, Jr.
Okay. And are you the father of Woodrow Edward Johnson and Annalise Nicole Johnson?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And prior to filing this termination suit, were you a resident of the state of Texas and of Austin County for the preceding 6 months?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And who is the biological mother of the two children?
Stormy Lorraine. I don't know her last name now. Johnson.
Okay.
Time was her maiden name.
Okay. And you're here today asking the court to terminate the rights of Stormy Johnson. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And is that based on the fact that she has left the children with you for more than a year without contact?
Correct.
And has she supported the children in any way?
No.
Okay. And has she been charged and sent to prison for crimes involving endangering children? think they're frozen, Judge. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Just came back.
Just came back.
Okay. I think y'all froze up for a second.
Yes.
We did.
Is it your impression that Miss Johnson has been charged and sent to prison and convicted for a crime involving endangering children?
Yes, it is.
And is that another reason why you're asking to terminate her rights?
That's another reason. Yes.
Okay. One of the crimes she's alleged to have committed was involved in the death of her own child. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. Do you fear that your children's safety and well-being is in jeopardy if the court does not terminate the rights of Miss Johnson?
Yes, I do.
Okay. And is there somebody who is willing to adopt these children at this time?
Yes, sir.
And who is that person?
My wife, Tina Johnson.
Okay. And do you think it would be in the children's best interest for Tina Johnson to adopt these children?
Yes, I do.
Do they
Most
refer to her as their mother currently?
Yes, they do.
Has she always been their mother for the last, how many years have y'all been together?
3 years.
Almost 5. Well,
3 years.
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And she has acted as their mother those years?
Yes.
And she's done a lot of the tasks that a normal mother would do for their children?
Yes.
And do you think it would be in their best interest?
Most definitely.
Okay. Judge, and you're asking the court to terminate Ms. Johnson's rights today and grant the adoption for Miss Tina Johnson to adopt the children.
Yes, sir.
And is this what the children want as well?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, it is.
John, they're
Ma'am,
here.
I tell you, just have Mr. Johnson answer right now.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yes, that is what the children want.
okay. I pass the witness.
Okay, Ms. Wagner, do you have any questions for Mr. Johnson?
Yes, just briefly. Mr. Johnson, when was the last time that Stormy, the biological mother, had contact with the children to your knowledge?
2.5 years ago.
Okay. And I'm guessing you've seen the interactions of the children and Tina, correct?
On a daily basis. Yes.
Okay. And would you say that she acts appropriately with the children?
Most definitely.
Okay. And would you say that she has filled the shoes of that motherly role?
Yes.
Okay. Do the children seem to believe that she has in fact filled those shoes?
Yes.
Okay. Do they refer to her to others as their mom?
You mean to Tina as their mom or anybody else?
When they speak to others out and about, do they refer to Tina as their mother?
Yes, they do.
Okay. Do you believe that Tina adopting your children is in the best interest of the children?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Thank you. I pass the witness.
All right, and I've reviewed Ms. Wagner's report. So, Mr. Anderson, do you have another witness?
I would just call Ms. Wagner briefly.
Okay. And we probably need to formally, if you want to get any testimony from Tina Johnson, let's do that also.
Okay. All right. I'll do that next then. Can I call Ms. Johnson then?
You may.
Ms. Johnson, can you state your name for the record?
Tina Marie Johnson.
Okay. And you've been in the kids' lives for the past 3 years plus?
Yes.
And have you acted as their mother those last 3 years?
Yes.
And do you feel that you are capable of continually acting as their mother?
Yes.
And do you understand that if the judge was to terminate Miss Stormy Johnson's rights and let you adopt these kids, that you would be their parent for all intents and purposes?
Yes.
That if something happened between you and Mr. Terry Johnson, that you would be, those would be as if you gave birth to those kids. You understand that?
Yes.
Okay. And you are open to that?
Yes.
Okay. And is it your intent to adopt these children today?
Yes.
Okay. Do you think it would be in their best interest?
Yes.
Pass the witness.
Ms. Wagner?
Yes, just briefly. Ms. Johnson, we got a chance to speak at length a few different times, didn't we?
Yes.
Okay. And you understand that once you do this, there are no takebacks.
Yes.
Okay. And you understand that as Mr. Anderson asked, that even if you and your husband for some reason got a divorce, there's no takebacks.
Yes, I understand.
Okay. And you understand that if these kids are misbehaving, there's no takebacks. You can't just give them back.
Yes.
Okay. And you are willing to completely step into the motherly role for these children, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Do you love these children?
Yes.
Do you deeply care about them?
Yes.
Okay. And do you think that this adoption is in their best interest?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. I pass the witness.
And Mr. Wagner, Mr. Anderson, I'm sorry. Do you have any other witnesses?
I just would like to call Ms. Wagner briefly.
Okay, you may.
Ms. Wagner, you're muted.
I'm here.
Okay. You had a chance to interview these parents? Or
I
these-
did.
These individuals? And do you, as the amicus attorney, believe that it's in the best interest to have the termination and adoption?
I strongly believe it's in these children's best interest for Stormy Johnson's rights to be terminated and for Tina Johnson to be able to adopt them.
Okay. All right. No further questions.
All right, so Mr. Anderson, do you have anything else?
No, Judge. We just ask that you terminate the rights of Stormy Johnson and allow Miss Tina Johnson to adopt the children Woodrow Edward Johnson and Annalise Nicole Johnson today, Judge.
All right, and Ms. Wagner, do you have anything else?
No, Your Honor. I think my stance on everything was pretty clearly laid out in my report. I absolutely believe this adoption is in the best interest of these kiddos.
All right, and like I said, I've read the report, so I'll take judicial notice of that.
Judge, just before you make a ruling, are the kids with you guys?
Yes.
Do they want to be here to hear the judge say, is that okay with everybody? Or
Yes.
At my questioning, they definitely wanted to be there.
Yes.
Judge, do you mind if we get them before you make your ruling?
That'd be fine.
Thank you.
One of y'all go grab them.
And I'll tell you, while they're just grabbing the kids, I'll first find by clear and convincing evidence that Stormy Johnson has voluntarily left the children alone or in the possession of another without providing adequate support of the children and remained away for a period of at least 6 months. Also find by clear and convincing evidence that she's failed to support the children in accordance with the parents' ability during a period of 1 year, ending within 6 months of the date of the filing of the petition, and that by clear and convincing evidence, she's knowingly engaged in criminal conduct that has resulted in Stormy Johnson's conviction and confinement or imprisonment, and an inability to care for the children for not less than 2 years from the date of filing of this petition. And so I'll find in the best interest of the children that the parental rights between Stormy Johnson and the children be terminated. All right. All right, now to the second part. I'll tell you what, let's get everybody to announce who's here. So who's in the blue shirt?
Say your name.
Woody
Woody what?
Johnson.
All right, and who has on the dress?
Say Annie. You gonna say your name? This is Annie Johnson. Look. Say Annie. Okay. Go ahead.
All right, so that also find that's in the best interest of the children, that the children will be adopted by Tina Johnson, and that's in their best interest.
Congratulations, guys.
Thank you.
All right,
Thank you.
thank you.
Your Honor, both children told me they were scared that you might be mean today.
Do you wanna-
I start being mean at 1:30, so you just made it.
Uh-oh.
And then Ms. Wagner, have you given your fee, or do we know the amount of your fee?
Your Honor, I looked at it this morning. It was somewhere in the range of $1,100, but I will agree to round it down to 1,000 even.
I believe that's in the court deposit, correct? Sarah?
I think it was ordered. I haven't seen any information about that, but I believe so.
All right, so we'll get the
We'll make
money that's in the registry sent to Ms. Wagner. I'll approve that fee.
If there's any issues with it, Judge, just let me know and we'll make it happen. Congratulations, Mr. and Mrs. Johnson.
Yes, congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. All right. So thank you. We're all done for today.
Judge, he's not the governor.
Did you hear that question?
I did. I think we go off the record while they're talking, but I did not hear the question.
Okay,
She
do you
was
want to ask
asking-
one more time?
Do you like your
Do I like kids?
Do you like your job?
Oh, yes. Like it very much, especially on days like today. Doing adoptions is the best part. Nobody's mad at me when I do an adoption.
Thank you so much.
Thank
All
you.
Thank you.
Have a great day. Thank you, Judge. Thanks, Sarah.
Thank you. Goodbye.
is
Bye.
that her?
Miss
I'll
Sarah.
have to close that out, babe. Can't see it.
I will, baby. Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Judge.
Okay, thank you.